Hi there, thank you so much for joining me again for another video. As always, I'm very grateful for all your previous likes, views and subscriptions from the last one that was posted. I thought we'd spend some time today thinking a little bit about Sikhism and the origins of the faith, and we need to go back to the 1400s, the 1500s with Guru Nanak. He was born in what is now known as Pakistan into a Hindu family, and there are some wonderful stories on the early life of Guru Nanak. My favourite one, if one is allowed to have favourites, is when he was a small child, a baby, a cobra provided shade for him to keep him out with his hood out of the hot sun. Marking him out as someone special indeed. And he was born into a Hindu family. When he was older, he got a job working in the offices of government, where he was surrounded by a large Muslim population. And the feeling is that he was very much interested in religion and talking to people about the Islamic faith too. And then as part of the origin story goes, is that he disappeared for 3 days. When he was about 30 years old, he vanished when he went to bathe in a river like he would normally do. There was no trace of him, and he couldn't be located. But when he was eventually found, he is alleged to have said, there is neither Hindu nor Muslim. And what he'd had is effectively a religious experience and a brand new way of thinking about God. And one of the things to say about Sikhism is that it is a monotheistic religion. There's a belief in one God. And then after that, Guru Nanak went on effectively a pilgrimage, and he preached to others about who God is, and some of the values that he felt were really important in terms of Sikhism. And one of the things that I find fascinating is how he went round with a gentleman by the name of Madan, who is often referred to as the first Sikh, and he was from a Muslim tradition, and he used music, which is still a very important part of Sikh worship today. I love the way he's bossing that guitar there. And just have a think about why music is so useful in worship, about the impact that music can have. Okay, and it's still an integral part of worship for Sikhs. But he literally travelled round with Madonna, preaching to people about God and sharing some of the values that in Sikhism that are really important. So let's have a little look at what some of these values might be, and just what are your thoughts. And these are still integral to the Sikh faith today. So first of all, say that all humans are equal. And what we've got to remember is that at the time, in part of his journeys and his travels, okay, and his travels and his journeys weren't just throughout what is known as India today, but also what we know as Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia, even going to a far east into China, is that all humans are equal. Now, particularly in India, there was still something called the caste system, where people were given status according to where they were born. So think of it a bit like lower class or middle class and upper class. But Guru Nanak said that all humans are equal. And that was something that was revolutionary at the time. The other notion as well is this idea of working hard. Okay, that's quite an important idea. Okay, helping others, being kind to animals, always telling the truth, and only pray to one God. Again, underscoring this emphasis on a monotheistic faith. So in your own studies or research, just consider about what you might think about those values, and do they measure up with other religions in terms of, is there any kind of overlap, and just really thinking about those values. So obviously another thing to think about as well, just be aware of, is that Guru Nanak is certainly seen as the founder of Sikhism, but in total there are 10 human gurus. And something that you could do, I'm not going to go through all of them because there simply wouldn't be time just on this particular video, but want to have a go at researching and having a look as well. Each particular guru brought something new to the faith and the tradition. And a guru is simply a teacher, someone who gives you wisdom, who guides you. And it's an amalgamation of two words, light and dark. So you literally have someone showing you the light and the pathway and a safe way to finding the truth. And I think that's really interesting as well. So as always, I'm very grateful for you watching. And of course, if you're able to like and subscribe, then please do so. But most importantly, enjoy your learning.